on Wednesday, we were observing appearance day of Srivas Thakur. Then that Lila was narrated, and about that Lila we were yesterday hearing the songs of Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur called Shoka Shatana. These songs are the destroyers of lamentation. So yesterday we read 8 songs. Now 4 are left. We heard that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first Srivas Thakur gave spiritual knowledge to those ladies in the house, why they should not lament, but they should be happy because child left his body when Mahaprabhu was in the house and doing kirtan. And then also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu called the jiva of that boy, and he asked him why you were going. Then he said, it is by your desire. I am dependent on you. I'm jiva only, I can do actions, but fruits you are giving. So as long as I had my fruits here in this family, I could stay, but now by your desire I have to go elsewhere. So this we heard. So we also heard boys said, one who gives up the shelter of your lotus feet, means of Supreme Lord, and considers meeting and separation to be causes of happiness and distress in these worldly relations, becomes an ass in the hands of Maya, like donkey, means controlled by Maya. Indeed, such a person merges in the ocean of material existence. All this frightened Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur. When Nrsimha Bhagavan appeared, then he fought with Hiranyakashipu and ultimately he killed him. That is, he grazed him. And all demigods, they were afraid. Then they said to Prahlad, you should go. Then Prahlad said, why you are saying that Nrsimha Bhagavan is fearful? I am seeing him as all bliss. He's all bliss. What I fear is this material existence. This is fearful. This is horrible. Because jivas, they are in forgetfulness of who they are, and they are living like in a dream, and they are suffering all this misery. So this is fearful to me, not the form of Supreme Lord. He is very sweet and pleasant. So here, Bhaktivinod Thakur is frightened of material existence, not of Supreme Lord. Bandila Maya Jedin Hote Abidya Mohodore Onek Janma Lobinu Ami Pirinu Maya Ghore. From the day Maya bound me with the ropes of ignorance and illusion, I have taken many births, wandering under her control. Dep, Danap, Manap, Poshu, Patanga, Kit, Hoye, Svarge Nareke, Bhutole, Piri, Anitya, Asha, Loye. I took birth among the demigods, demons, human beings, animals, birds, and insects. I wandered throughout heaven, hell, and earth to fulfill my temporary material desires. First we want to enjoy this Maya, then and we become averse to Krishna, then we enter. Then to fulfill our material desires, we are doing things, and then that takes us to different kinds of births. So before getting this human birth, we had to pass through 8 million births of other aquatic animals, then insects, beasts, birds, and stationary living entities like trees, mountains. 8 million species we have to pass. And also demigods, they are in heavenly planets, they are enjoying, and there are demons also. They are always doing some wrong activities. So everywhere I was wandering due to these material desires. Na jane ki ba sukriti bole, Srivas suto hoinu, Nodia dhame charana taba, Darasha parasha koinu. I do not know what pious deeds I had done in the past so that I could take birth in Nodia as the son of Srivas, and thus be able to see and touch your lotus feet. Sukriti, Sukriti bole. There are 3 types of Sukriti: Karma Sukriti, Jnana Sukriti, and Bhakti Sukriti. If someone does some material good activities, helping others and constructing hospitals and wells and all these pious activities for the good of people, material good, then he will also get good material facilities later. He will get good such results. If someone did some austerities according to Shastra for renunciation like this, that is Jnana Sukriti. So in next life he will again get more chance to do that. But if someone knowingly or unknowingly did something which is connected to the service of Krishna, taking prasad or hearing chanting of Harinam or helping some devotee like this, then that Sukriti, Bhakti Unmukhi Sukriti, will take him to association of devotees. So to have a birth in the family of devotee is the best. Nothing is superior to this. That is why in some other song, Bhaktivinod Thakur is saying, Kita janma prabhu ho jatatu adas, bahirmukha brahmanam janmana here. No. There he says, I may be born as insect, no problem, I don't mind. As long as I am your devotee, I can have devotion to you. I have no desire to be Brahma, averse to you. But there is another line that I think in Sharanagati, the meaning is, I request you one thing. If I have to be born, no problem, I don't mind. But let me be born in the house of your devotee. Bhakta Griha Janma Ho, something in Bengali. So here, the Jiva is telling that it is due to some Sukriti that I could be born as a son of Srivas. And also because of a devotee, automatically you get the service of Krishna. So he got to touch the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu. Sakala bare marana kale anek dukho paye, tua para sange paramasuke ebar chole jaye. At the time of every one of my deaths, I suffered greatly. This time, however, I am departing in great happiness because of your association. 1 second, let me find that line. It is, I think, in song Manasa Deho Geho. Bhaktivinod Thakur's songs, they are not ordinary songs. They are all Shastra knowledge is there, in poetry. All truth is there. So our Gurudev used to, many times, if someone would ask him some question or express some difficulty in his life and would ask Gurudev for guidance, Gurudev many times he quoted Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur's songs. You learn from this song, or Narottam Thakur, like this. Yes, Janma obi moye icha jodi tor, Bhakta grihe jani janma how more. In Manasa Deho Geho, this is. If it is your will that I be born again, okay. But it is my request, then may that birth be in the home of your devotee. That is the greatest blessing possible. Ichai tor jannama jodi abar hoy hori charane taba prema bhakati take minoti kore. And now also Jiva is telling, you see. O Lord Hari, my only request is this. If I must take another birth by your will, because he is giving fruits, may I have loving devotion for your lotus feet. That is the only prayer valuable. That is why desire for liberation is also not good. Or I want to go to Goloka, all this. Those who are pure devotees, they are not praying for this. They are only praying for devotion, because that is also some separate desire. If I have to be born, that is no problem for me, but let me serve you. And they are also not requesting Krishna, you destroy my karma. What I did, I will get by your will. I don't mind, but let me get your service. That is pure devotion. And because if someone accepts pure devotion, really in heart, that mood, he is the only one who is immediately freed from all suffering, because he already changed his attitude to perfectly right. So there is no need of him to get any suffering anymore. That suffering was meant to teach us a lesson. And even if someone did so many bad things, but if he then becomes a devotee, everything is forgiven. He will not have to get that. Why? Because now already he changed. So changing means unconditional surrender to Krishna. So also this prayer for liberation or for removal of karma, all this is not there. Only service. So he's fully converted, fully rightly engaged. So automatically he is the only one who has no suffering. Everyone else has suffering because of selfishness. Jokon Shishu Nirogo Bhelo Dekia Prabhur Lila Srivas Goshti Teji Ashok Ananda Magana Bhela. After thus witnessing this pastime of the Lord, the child fell silent. Srivas's family members gave up their lamentation and became absorbed in ecstasy. By realizing that transcendental plane, there is no difficulty, because all are eternal and they are related to Krishna, and they are getting satisfaction in the service of Krishna. And those who are averse to Krishna, you will see they are indirectly suffering. There is no harm to the Atma, but they are suffering because of being absorbed in matter, like seeing a dream. So all this realization, if one gets, then he can be peaceful. Gaur Charit Amrita Dhara Korite Korite Pan Bhaktivinod Srivas Mage Jai Jain Mor Pran. Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur begs Srivas, may I leave my body while drinking the nectarian characteristics of Lord Gaura. Next song. Srivase kohen Prabhu tuhu mor das. Tuya prite banda ami jagate prakash. The Lord said to Srivas, you are my servant. It is known throughout the world that I am bound by your love. Bhakta Gon Senapati Srivas Pandit Jagate Ghushuk Aji Tomar Charit. O Srivas Pandit, you are the commander-in-chief of the devotees. Let your glories be sung throughout the world. Prapancha Kara Rakhini Mayar Bandol Tomar Nahi Ko Kobu Dekuk Jagat Jon. Let the people of the world see that the bondage of Maya, the predominating deity of this material world, can never affect you, because he is full devotee. Maya is like darkness. Maya is not there where light is there. Krishna is light, like a sun. Where there is sun, Maya has no adhikar, no power there. In Chaitanya Charitamrita you will find. Nahi ko Maya adhikar. Maya has no adhikar there, where Krishna sun is there. Devotee is there always serving Krishna. Dhon Jon Deho Geho Amare Arpia Amar Sevai Suke Acho Suki Hoya. You have offered your wealth, followers, body, and house to me, and your only happiness is in happily serving me. Mama Lila Pushti Lagi Tomar Sangsar Shikhuk Grihasta Jon Tomar Achar. Your family life nourishes my pastimes. Let all householders learn from your behavior. Narad Goswami, he had to do this lila as Srivas to show how a grihasta should live, fully dedicated to the service of Krishna. Taba preme bad achi ami Nityananda ama duhe suto jani punja ho ananda. Nityananda and I are bound by your love. Enjoy ecstasy by considering us to be your sons. Enjoy ecstasy by considering us to be your sons. Gaur Nityananda. Nitya Tattva Suta Jar Anitya Tanoye Asakti na kore sei srijone pralaye. One who accepts us as his eternal sons does not become attached to this mortal son either in birth or in death. Any kind of relationship we realize with Supreme Lord, we are out of Maya. So we cannot have wrong vision, and due to wrong vision some attachment to some non-eternal things. That time you see all are jivas related to Krishna. So you are not having that sort of material relation with anyone, bodily relation. No. And wrong thinking, he is mine and he is for me. No. All belong to Krishna. Krishna may give, Krishna may take. It is all according to his desire, his satisfaction. So if there is no such attachment, then there is no suffering also, and blissful for all. Bhaktite tomarini ami chirodin, taba sadhu bhave tumi khomo mor rin. I am eternally indebted to you because of your devotional service. You alone can release me of my debt out of your saintly nature. Srivas pai Bhaktivinod kujon, kakoti korya mage gauranga charon. Bhaktivinod Thakur songs, they are not ordinary. Even if someone from worldly external vision, if he will read, he will be attracted. It is impossible you cannot be attracted. But it is not only this, it is the substance of these songs. They are transcendental from full realization of actual truth, full of devotion. Even if you don't understand their meaning, they are acting on your Atma. They will give devotion, like mantra or like medicine. You may not know how medicine is composed, what is inside, all these things, but still medicine will work. Like that, mantra, if you know the meaning or not, if you are surrendered, then everything you will get and the meaning will be revealed, the real meaning, not external meaning. Same is with the songs, but Bhaktivinod Thakur songs, even externally, if you hear, you cannot but be attracted. How nicely he is expressing everything. This wretched Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur humbly begs at the feet of Srivas that he may attain the lotus feet of Gauranga. Srivas proti Chaitanya Prasad, Dekhiya Sakal Jon, Jai Shri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda, Boli Nache Ghon Ghon. Srivas Mandire ki bhab utilo, taha ki bornon hoy, bhab juddha sone ananda krondon ute Krishna premomoy. After seeing the mercy that Lord Chaitanya had bestowed upon Srivas, all the devotees continually danced and chanted, all glories to Sri Chaitanya, all glories to Nityananda. Who can describe the ecstatic love that was manifested in the house of Srivas? There was a battle of conflicting emotions and ecstatic crying as the entire house became filled with love for Krishna. This is on transcendental platform, fully pure. Then these ecstatical symptoms can be manifested, and they are also fighting each other, who will predominate. But that is, we have to come to that platform. It is not so easy, but it is not impossible. Even taste, to get ruchi, real ruchi is not so easy. Some people think, oh, it was very nice, kirtan, I enjoyed it very much. So then they will think he got taste. But it is not. First, there is Shraddha, then Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya, then Anartha Nibritti. Anarthas have to go away. Then you will come to the stage of Nishta, steadiness. Nishta means you are Trinada Pisunichana Tarora Pisahisno Namanina Manadina Kirtanya Sarahuri. 24 hours a day, you are engaged in the service of Krishna. Whatever you are doing, everything is for him. You understood your eternal relation with him. You cannot do anything but his service, and you are steady in that 24 hours, fixed mind on Krishna. After that, after Nishtha, then Ruchi will manifest. Ruchi proper, real Ruchi, real taste after that. So we cannot say, I got taste, but our life is not 24 hours dedicated for the service of Krishna. But this, what they're experiencing here, Srivas and devotees, that is prema stage. First, then asakti will come, then bhav. Bhav is fully transcendental. In the bhav stage, these ecstatical symptoms, they will manifest. Bhav. Then further, they will be increased, developed in the stage of prema. Then at that time, these conflicting emotions you will find in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and in Jaiva Dharma, Bhaktivinod Thakur in simple manner he explained in that last chapters. Chari bhai pori prabhur chorone preme gada gada sware Kadia Kandia Kakuti Korea Gori Jai Prema Bhore. The four brothers fell at the Lord's lotus feet, Srivas and his other brothers. Their voices became choked due to love of God, as they humbly offered prayers, cried, and rolled on the ground in ecstatic love. Ohe Praneshwar, eheno bipod, protidin jeno hoye, jahate tomar charana jugale, asakti badite roye. O Lord of our lives, may such a calamity occur every day, so that our attachment for your lotus feet may continually increase. You see, they are seeing it is favorable for us. Then we become more attached to you. Like Kunti also was praying, let all calamities come, because that means you will come to rescue us and we can have contact with you. When Krishna was departing for Dwaraka, then Kunti said, now all problems solved, so now you are going. But I want problems, because then I can have connection with you. We take your shelter and you come. Bipodo sampade se dino bhalo, je din tomare smori, tomar smaran rohito je din, se din bipodo hori. When we can remember you, either in distress or in happiness, means worldly some problems or good, bipode sampode, either in distress or in happiness, that is an auspicious day. What is auspicious day? When we can remember you. That is, remembrance of Krishna is only auspiciousness. There may be very good day, but if I am in forgetfulness of Krishna, that is very bad day. So when we can remember you either in distress or in happiness, that is an auspicious day. O Lord Hari, if a day is passed without remembering you, that is an inauspicious day. Those who are realized souls, they are in their soul, they can understand this. That connection with Krishna is actually what is required. And forgetfulness of him is all bad. They cannot be attracted to anything in this world, because they know that is not giving us what we require. Our Prabhupada Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur also told, the bad day is not that day when there is a big storm and so many problems like this. No. Bad day is that day which passes without Harikatha. That is bad day. If there is no Harikatha, then everything is bad. Harikatha is food for soul. Srivas Goshtir Charane Poriya Bhaktivinod Bhone Tomader Gora Kripa Bittoriya Dekhao Durgata Jone. Srila Bhaktivinod Thakur falls at the feet of Srivas's family and prays, Gaurango belongs to you. Please be merciful and reveal him to this fallen soul. Mritu Shishu Loye Tobe Bhakata Vatsal Bhakata Sangete Gai Shri Nam Mangal. The Lord, who is affectionate to his devotees, picked up the dead child while chanting the auspicious holy names along with the devotees. Gaite gaite gela Janna bir tire Balake satkar koila Janna biro nire. As they continued chanting, they went to the banks of the Ganges, and there they performed the child's last rites with the water of the Ganges. Jannavi bolen, Mama sobhagya apar, safal hoilo brato chilo je amar. The Ganges said, my good fortune is unlimited. My past pious deeds have now fructified. Apar means unsurpassable. It can be unlimited or unsurpassable, my fortune. Nothing is superior to this. Mrita Shishu then Gora Janna Birjole Uthali Janna Bi Devi Shishu Loy Kole. Lord Gaura then took the dead child into the water of the Ganges. Ganga Devi herself rose up from the water and accepted the child in her embrace. Ganga Devi, she's a person. Behind everything there is a conscious person. Those who realize souls, they can see this. And in Vedic Shastras you will find such sort of description. Like the senses, they are speaking with prana and like this. So Ganga Devi is Utholia Sparshe Gora Charana Kamal Shishu Kole Preme Devi Hoy Talamal. She then touched the lotus feet of Gaurango with great emotion. Holding the child in her embrace, the goddess became overwhelmed by ecstatic love. জাহ্নবীর ভাব দেখি যত ভক্তগণ শ্রী নাম মঙ্গল ধ্বনি করে অনুক্ষণ. While seeing the ecstatic mood of Ganga Devi, the devotees constantly chanted the auspicious names of the Lord. Svarga hoite deve kore pushpa borishon, biman sankul tobe chailo gogon. The demigods showered flowers from heaven. The entire sky became filled with their airplanes, that is Biman. এই রূপে নানা ভাবে হইয়া মগন সাৎকার করিয়া স্নান কইল সর্বজন. In this way, everyone became absorbed in various emotions as they completed the child's last rites and then took bath. Parama anande sobe gelo nijo ghore Bhaktivinod Maje Gora Bhap Bhore. Thereafter, everyone returned home in great ecstasy. The mind of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur became merged in ecstatic love for Lord Gauranga. So these were the 12 songs, and now an appeal to the audience by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Nodiya Nagare Gora Charita Amrita Piya Shok Bhoy Charo Stir Koro Chitto. Drink the nectarian characteristics of Lord Gauranga's Nodiya pastimes. While doing so, pacify your heart by giving up all lamentation and fear. If we are in practical connection with Krishna through service, or this immersed in the pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then we rise above this Maic perception. We will be above that illusory perception. Then there is no more fear and no more lamentation, because you see things as they are. Krishna is all good, and how everything is happening. Like during night time, you see, oh, there is a snake. You become afraid. But when the light comes, sun, then you see, oh, it is only a rope. It is not a snake. So there is no cause of fear anymore. Like that, one who, by engaging in the service of Krishna, he will come out of ignorance and start to see things as they are, beyond this Maya. Then there is no more fear and no more lamentation. Automatically. So the more we can engage in the service of Krishna, the more we can come out into reality. That is real vision. Anitya Sangsar Bhai Krishna Matra Sar Gora Shikha Mote Krishna Bhaja Onibar. O brothers, this material world is temporary, and Krishna is the only essence of everything. Always engage in the worship of Krishna according to the teachings of Lord Gauranga. Gaurar Charana Dhari Jai Bhagyavan Broje Radha Krishna Bhoje Say More Pran. Any fortunate person who catches hold of Lord Gaura's lotus feet and worships Radha and Krishna in Braja is my life and soul. Radha Krishna Gaura Chant Na Nade Brindavan Ei Matra Korosar Pabe Nitya Dhon. Make Radha Krishna, Gaura Chandra, Nodiya and Brindaban the essence of your life. In this way, you will attain eternal wealth. Vidya Buddhi Hin Dino Akinchana Char Karma Gyan Shunya Ami Shunya Sadachar. I am devoid of education and good intelligence. I am fallen, meek, poor and insignificant. I am devoid of pious deeds, knowledge and proper behavior. Shri Guru Vaishnav More Dilo Nupadi Bhakti Hine Upadi Hoile Ebe Biadi. My spiritual master and the Vaishnavas gave me the name Bhaktivinod. And yet, because I am devoid of devotion, this name has become a disease. Here Bhaktivinoda Thakur is expressing his humble mood. When someone is in connection with unlimited reality, then he feels I'm nothing. So he's telling Guru Vaishnavas, they gave me this name Bhaktivinod. It has two meanings. One is one who delights in devotion. He's relishing devotion, Bhaktivinod. Always tasting that devotion. Another meaning is Bhaktivinod, one who is distributing devotion. So Bhaktivinod Thakur said, I got this name Bhaktivinod, but I have no devotion. So this title is now like a disease. Joton Korea say Bedi Niborone, Sharan Loinu Ami Vaishnava Charane. To cure this disease, I took shelter at the lotus feet of the Vaishnavas. Joton Korea means I gave effort. Careful effort, to remove this disease. How? By taking shelter of Vaishnavas. Then you can get devotion. Vaishnaver Padaraja Mastake Dhoriya Eshok Shatana Gai Bhaktivinodiya. This is poetic license. Bhaktivinod